Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. Welcome back to another episode of Geared Up. This is a series where I run and gun with various weapons and attachment combinations, talk about my thought processes in the round a little bit, but kind of focus on the weapon for the most part. And I'm using the F2000. I'm actually going to be using two of them because I literally run out of ammo, have to kit swap a medic, give him my gun, which literally has nothing in the chamber left. So we've got F2000, stubby grip, laser, irons, and nothing on the barrel because the balance patch hasn't hit, and I'll be curious to test out the heavy barrel once it does. I used to exclusively use the F2000 in Battlefield 3. It was a bullpup. It rocked at the launch of Battlefield 3. Then, of course, changes were made by DICE, and it got nerfed either once or twice, and it didn't hold its own, basically, in competitive play. Therefore, AEK and the M16 became the go-to weapons. But I still had a lot of fun and over 6,000 kills with the F2000 in Battlefield 3, something I'm very familiar with. The irons on this weapon are not that bad. Not that bad at all. The reload, kind of tough. And don't forget, the F2000 has a custom optic, the 1.6, which we're going to get to in a little bit. And that brings me to my first point. Battle packs for this weapon are broke. Once you unlock all the unlocks, and every 40 or so kills you get a battle pack, not with the F2000, you can see the things you can unlock in the battle pack, but up to about 250, 260 kills, and I have not gotten a battle pack yet, nor is Battlelog telling me that I have the ability to unlock one. So the F2000 is pretty good up close. The hip fire is pretty decent too. You can kind of see the crosshairs as I'm strafing around a little bit, but it's not great at medium range. The F2000 Battlefield 3 was pretty darn good at medium range, and it quickly fell off from there. But you still could handle targets. But this F2000 is absolutely horrible. So you can still kill people at long range. You're just going to be bursting in 2 to 4 round bursts. But remember, as long as it takes you to kill people, that means you're looking at them exposed, not under cover. More than likely, you're going to die in the process. And because of that, this thing absolutely chews up ammo. So what happens is at these medium ranges right here, that probably could have been a kill if I would have bursted out one more bullet. And here's the poor guy that I kit swap. Oh, look! It's an F2000 with the crazy optic. I will give you a revive, my good friend. So hopefully you're good with the pistol. So I'm trying to figure out what is his medbag key and what is his defib key, because obviously everybody's kit is different where they have them bound to, and his were flip-flop for where mine kind of are. So that's something you always want to know. When you pick up a kit, okay, where's the RPG at? Where's the pistol at? Okay, we're good to go, because the last thing you want to do is freeze up in the middle of a gunfight. So this is the 1.6. Now, this gives me a little bit better of a view when I'm trying to look down this longer lane where they're coming in at mid. And one last time, I'm trying to get a med pack out. So not a bad zoom level at all, not an obstructing optic by any means, but again, the weakness of this gun is these medium and longer range kills. Not to mention, the reload isn't the best. And remember, this has 50 less RPMs than the AEK, sitting at 850. And at this range that I'm shooting at right now, standing perfectly still, trying to give myself the least amount of deviation, I would much rather have an M416, an ACE-23, an L85, an AEK, and countless other carbines in the game, which have a much better time to kill and a lot less deviation at those ranges, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about figuring out the proper way to burst, the proper way to position to lower your time to kill at various ranges. And I got a collapse bonus. I do believe that's my first. So I literally grabbed that kit there, dropped the support bag, and grabbed my F2000 back with the 1.6. And I'm trying not to peek until I'm back to full health. Again, this is something that I would be able to quick peek with an M416, an AEK, an ACE-23, an L85, grab a kill per quick peek, as long as I wasn't suppressed with that random optic sway that you get. So even while bursting this thing, it can be somewhat problematic. So going to try to push back outside, the left side, try to push these guys out of the bottleneck. So close quarters is not too bad with this weapon, but you have to remember, it's only 850 rounds a minute. There are guns that are much better and shoot quite a bit faster, or they shoot a little bit slower, such as the ACE-23, the L85, the M416, are a heck of a lot more accurate at medium and long range. At this point in time, the F2000 is a specialty weapon in my book, not to mention the battle packs are broken. I can't get my beloved Coyote optic, And there I get in trouble, standing in a doorway too long. I should have strafed to the right, covered my back, taken that shot on that guy, or simply flanked him. So right there is the power of the F2000. You don't even have to burst it at those ranges. Just a quick 7-8 round hose, and that guy is going to be dead. It does not matter if you're suppressed. And of course, going ADS definitely helps. So here's some more frustrating shots with the F2000. Try to shade back, soak up the health pack as my squad leader runs around. See if anybody else pops up at the mini-map. And here's another example. Standing still, not strafing, bursting, 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 bursting. A lot of other assault rifles would have put that guy to a permanent dirt nap, not to mention carbines and various other weapons in the game. So the F2000, a little bit of fun to play with. Just remember, don't get too frustrated. This thing's pretty good up close, but it's only 850. There are better options, especially for the medium and long range. Don't forget, battle packs are broken. No Coyote Optic, no FLIR, none of the other goodies that come with that. As always, YouTubers, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Geared Up. We'll see you soon, YouTubers.